my name is Fahey-Ahrndt and I'm a leadership expert. I connect young professionals to leadership tips and tricks, and I also help mentor them to be successful in every day through my collaborative leadership community. So if you're not part of the community, check it out in the description below. But today we're going to be talking about recognition, something that I think is really important for employee engagement, for a happy workplace, and to feel gratitude or thanks for the people that you work with. So the first thing I want to talk about is, how do you like to be recognized? This is a very important question. When I bring on new team members, I ask them this question in a questionnaire that I give them. Your HR team likely has something like this in their employee retention toolkit. If you don't have it, I have a link up to mine in the show notes that you can check out for free, digitally download it. But basically, I like to ask my people, how do you like to be recognized? So if you watch any of my videos, you know I seem like a pretty outgoing person, which I am. I'm very extroverted. I love public recognition. If someone wants to say my name in a huddle and say, Kayla did a great job, I'm like, yeah, I did a great job. I love that. I love that. If you're into Enneagrams, I'm a type 3, the achiever type. Like, love that. But not everybody's like that. Some people want some more private recognition. Some people just don't feel comfortable being recognized publicly, and that's totally cool. And so you definitely need to respect that. And so there's so many benefits to recognition. Once you've figured out what the preferred method is, how people like to be recognized, you can really take the time to work through that thanks or that gratitude and tailor it to the person specifically. So let me talk about gratitude for a second. I'll link up to this in the description of the video, but there's a great white paper that talks about the benefits of gratitude. So when you practice gratitude, essentially you are actively thinking about and drawing associations between things that had a positive or good outcome. And this has so many benefits to our life, including less stress, more confidence, less medical interventions or conditions, just feeling more at ease and less stressed out, which is great for the workplace. So you as the person making time to recognize your folks is going to be great for you, but it's also going to be great for them. When we think about gratitude and the person receiving it in a workplace, I automatically think of employee engagement. So if people know that other people appreciate them for the work they're doing, that someone's taking notice to the great work they're doing, and it matters enough that they make time to say thank you, that's huge. And people are going to continue to do that behavior as long as it's positively reinforced, and they're going to stay with the organization. So you're going to have higher employee engagement and less turnover. Who can say no to that, right? That's what we want. We want to keep our people. We want to keep our good people. So once you figure out what people are comfortable with, make sure you tailor it and be specific. So for example, if I have somebody who likes more private recognition, I love writing a personal card. I keep a bunch of cards in my desk. I just buy like the 50 or 100 pack from Target. They're like $10 for a big thing of it. And I take the time and I write out a simple thank you card. And I put it in their mailbox, or I deliver it at a huddle in private. I'm trying to be specific. So I try to do this thankfulness or recognition right after the thing that I want to recognize happened, so that I don't forget. I also try to do cards around the holidays. There's so many different holidays now. I want to respect all cultures and religions, and so I try to really pick up on all my people's different associations, whatever they're doing, and try to remember that. I also like to, if somebody has told me something personal about their life, like we're working on buying our first house, if I remember, I'm gonna write that down and say, hey, congrats on your first house. And it shows that that you care about the person. I think oftentimes we really try to separate home and personal life. Totally makes sense, and you have to set your boundaries. But also when you're leading people, you have to remember they're humans and they're holistic, and they don't just go to work. They live other lives, and it all kind of meshes together in some way. So tailor it in a way that feels good to the person who wants to be recognized, and then be really specific about what you're recognizing. The last thing I want to say that's really important is making the time. I think that people are like, especially I've been in this case where I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to handwrite notes for everybody. Well, I have 40 direct reports. How am I going to get through these? And so I would do like 10 every night while I was watching Netflix, right? Like, I did that because it mattered to me. You don't have to do that though. I think you could carve out time for 5 minutes each day, or maybe batch it on Friday or whatever day of the week you want to make time. One of the people that I work with does a really great job at this, and one of their to-dos every single day is to do a thank you. And so our company has these e-cards that you can send, and so they just fill out an e-card every single day for one person that really made a difference for them that day or the day before or that week, and they just keep track. So if you have a notebook where you're taking notes about the things that have happened throughout the week, a great thing to do would be write down someone's name and then why you think you'd like to send them a piece of recognition, and then take the 5 minutes and do this. And I will say, when I started doing this more frequently, I started to feel lighter. Like, even if somebody did something that, oh, this is causing me more work, but then I would go and recognize them for an amazing achievement and think, yeah, they're a really good employee. I think it's so common and it's normal that we focus on the negative in all aspects of life, but this is really training your mind to focus on the positive and remember the good things that have happened that have brought you joy. So, in summary, make sure you make time, carve out the time to recognize your people. Make sure you ask them, how do you like to be recognized? Tailor your approach, be really specific about why you're thanking them, and carve out the time, and you're going to find that you'll be more gracious with your employees, more empathetic, and they are going to appreciate you, feel more engaged, and they will stay with the organization longer. Alright, thanks guys, I hope this was helpful. If you like this video and want to hear more content from me, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a video from me, and you can check out all the content that I have to offer in the link in the description below. Have a good one. Thanks!